So we caught up in Cole in Philadelphia on his college campus to talk to him and his family and check out the funny.
I'm from Sicklerville, New Jersey, South Jersey area, but I was born in Philadelphia. I was definitely the class clown in school. Gotten in trouble multiple times. My parents really didn't see my funny side until recently. I really say that for like my friends, like I kind of kept a barrier between the two. So they had no idea when I started doing this that I would actually be good at it.
It would only be November and December, then you come home, your grades check out, and then in January, take your car back.
My parents are funny, especially my dad. My dad is one of the funniest people I know. I actually attribute my good sense of humor to him.
All right, look. I'll talk to you later.
The type of kid I was growing up, I was like a hybrid of sorts. I was a varsity athlete throughout all of high school, but I also was on National Honor Society, had like 4.0 GPA, so could kind of, I don't know, get along with everybody really.
Give it up for Cole Cosby, everybody. Want to let you all know you did hear that correctly. My last name is Cosby. Fucking sucks. Fucking sucks, man, because ever since the scandal happened, I've been getting treated like I did the shit. I can't get hired for shit either. You know, just the other day I tried to apply online to Walmart. You know, the first page said insert name here, so I put Cole Cosby and hit enter. Took me to another page that said thank you for expressing your interest in Walmart. You know, I've been a big supporter of Bill throughout everything. But you know who was Bill's biggest supporter? You know, bigger than his wife, his kids, or anyone else? Bill's drug dealer. No, hear me out. Bill's drug dealer was his biggest advocate. Because Bill was his best customer. While Bill was sinning, his dealer was winning. You know, mansion parties, trips to Dubai, he was balling. And you know Bill's dealer ain't give a damn about what Bill was using the pills for either. He asked him and said, hey man, before I give you these, for the 10th time this week, what you been using them pills for anyway? Bill said, "Daw, daw, daw." I would've knew what that meant, you know? A little bit about myself, though. I'm a 4-year student at Temple University. Thank you, thank you. You know, Temple's a great school and everything, but, like, nobody told me before I got there that, like, the surrounding neighborhood was scary as shit. And nobody told me, like, those who aren't familiar with Temple, it'd be like if you took NYU and just dropped it in Brooklyn before the gentrification. You know, it's scary out there, you know, but they didn't tell me that before I got there. Like, it wasn't in the brochures, wasn't in the commercials. And I feel like that's something they should tell people. Like, they talk about a bunch of shit that no one cares about, you know, diversity, university, Fox School of Business, but they never mention that I might get fucked up on the way home. And I feel like that's what's most important. Like, that's something you shouldn't just have to find out, you know? Because it's serious out here. Like, you could cross one street and be subjected to minor injuries. Like, it's just wild. And I'm a black student. So I can only imagine how the white students feel. They must be terrified, man. Like, like I remember this other day, I was walking off campus with one of my white classmates that I don't really like. And, no, I don't like him. Not because he's white, but because he never has 2 words to say to me in class. But the second class is over, he's all up in my face when it's time to walk off campus like I'm his black escort or some shit. But he couldn't have been any more wrong, man, because out of nowhere, 4 niggas came out of nowhere and started beating the hell out of my white classmate. And don't get me wrong, I wanted to help. Like, I did want to help, but I also realized I didn't know him that well, so, you know? I was cool with just watching. And then one of the guys yelled out to me. He's like, yo, brother, you want this fool's sneakers? That's where I had to draw the line. I had to protect my white classmate. I said, no, I don't want his sneakers. He knows to get home. Just let me get that watch and be cool, thanks. So I walked off. It was cool. He made it all right, I think. You know, everything starts changing when you get off campus, though. You know, even the street signs start changing. The one-way signs, they say that way, you know? The stop signs say stop, snitching. The family crossing sign had the dad X'd out, like, shit was depressing. And even the people you swore you knew change when you get off campus. Like, even the people you swore you knew change. Like, just the other day, I was leaving Crown Fried, it was late night, like 3 a.m. Just got me a 2-piece. This guy ran up on me at gunpoint. He was like, run that shit, nigga. I was like, oh my God. Professor Johnson, what are you doing? That nigga stole my watch.
My childhood dream was to be in the NBA. As life goes on, you realize that certain stuff isn't gonna happen for you. That goal went from NBA to Division I basketball player to Division II basketball player. A few years later, Division III, and now only junior on JV, you start to question. First time I knew I wanted to be a stand-up comic was in middle school. So I started jotting down ideas in this email draft I still actually have today and refer to sometimes. I didn't tell everyone I really wanted to be a comic, but I ran it by my close friends who all agreed that I would probably be good at it if I pursued it. I like to think that my comedy style is intellectual. I try to pride myself on writing jokes to where you have to think about it.
No, I'm an engineering major at Temple. Engineering major. Fuck engineering, though. I hate engineering. First reason I hate engineering is because my parents forced me to choose it. But eventually I got fed up. I said, you know what? Like, what if I don't want to do this with my life, Dad? Like, what if I just want to pursue my dreams of being a comedian? He snapped on me. He said, nigga, you ain't funny. He said, nigga, the only thing funny is a 30-year-old broke-ass comedian still sleeping on his parents' couch. Isn't that terrible? The only thing funny is a 30-year-old broke-ass comedian still sleeping on his parents' couch. And to this day, that shit still doesn't make any sense to me, because, I never sleep on the couch, But second reason I hate engineering is because I'm not a good problem solver. I can't solve problems. Like just the other day in class, my teacher asked me a question. She said, Cole, what would you do about the Flint, Michigan water crisis? Several black people are dying every day from contaminated water. What would you do? I said, I don't know. But that day stuck with me. And ever since that day, I made it my mission as an engineer that when I graduate and when I get hired, I'm gonna make sure that I never go to Flint, Michigan ever. That shit must suck, man. Fuck that. It's not my problem. My dad had a lot of fears before sending me off to college. As terrible as this is, his biggest fear was me becoming gay. I know. His biggest fear was me becoming gay, and his fear would be so strong that he would try and control all the aspects of my life and shit. I would just be chilling in my room, minding my own business, listening to music. He would barge in. Nigga, what are you listening to? I'm like, Dad, it's just some Frank Ocean. I like Frank Ocean. He said, Frank Ocean? Black people don't swim. And I don't want you swimming in whatever ocean that nigga sing about. Turn that shit off. Like I said, I go to Temple University. House parties there, they're fucking terrible. I hate them. Biggest reason I hate the house parties there is because the dudes at the door are always trying to insult my intelligence. At this other time, me and my friend pulled up to the house party. Guy at the door said it was $10 for guys. So my friend came up to me, he was like, you know what, $10, I don't really think I'm fucking with it. And I agreed with him. $10 is way too expensive. Then the dude at the door was like, all right, niggas, just chill. I'll cut you niggas a deal. How about 2 for $20? That's the same damn thing. It be pissing me off. And the reason why I hate these parties, they be too crowded. They be too crowded in these parties. There's nowhere to move. It's like in pursuit of trying to dance with a female, you done already danced with like 3 niggas by accident. Like, shit's crazy.
I want to be a stand-up comedian because there's nothing that I enjoy doing more than making people laugh. My first time ever doing stand-up comedy was at an open mic night on campus. Some organization held it, and they had flyers posted around campus, and I saw it. My friends were like, yo, you might as well do it. So I was like, all right, I prepared in advance. It wasn't smooth, but I got through the whole thing. Right before I go up, my mind's racing, and the only thing that's going through my head is like, I'm here, like, let's just do it. I'd say who'd be proud of me the most would be my grandmother. She's one of the first people I actually used to secretly tell this dream to before I started to slowly run it by my parents. She was supportive from the very beginning. My real goal would be, like I said before, a Netflix special. Like, that's crazy if I could just have 1 hour special on Netflix or something like that. That would make my life. Like, people could turn on and see the new Cole Cosby special. That'd be crazy.
Now, before I get out of here, I'd like to run a personal health issue by y'all. I feel like if I run it by y'all, y'all can let me know if I have a serious problem or not. I've only got 1 girl pregnant my entire life. Yeah. I've only got 1 girl pregnant my entire life. I know what you're thinking. Nobody has sex to get a girl pregnant, right? Like, nobody has sex for its God-intended purposes. You're right, nobody does, but I still feel like that's something I should be able to do as a man, is get you pregnant. Like, I feel like every man should be able to do 3 things: protect, provide, and impregnate. And It's no secret I can't do the first two, you know? So I need the third one to be my shit, man, but it's not going well for me, you know? Because I never pull out my girl and she ain't on birth control. She'll still text me in 2 weeks like, babe, I got my period. And I'm like, really? You know what the fuck is wrong with me then? I stopped beating off for a month. I'm like, I gotta figure this out. But I'll never forget how proud I was the first time I got her pregnant. Like, most guys get scared. I was proud as shit. She came over one day. She was like, babe, you might want to sit down. I got some big news. I was like, what's up, babe? She goes, I don't know how I'm going to say this, but I'm pregnant. I picked her up. I said, oh, it's a miracle, baby. Fuck, it's a miracle. It's a miracle, baby. It's a miracle, baby. And I don't know what it was about my reaction that she misinterpreted, because she was like, oh, so you want to keep it too? And I was like, whoa. Who said anything about keeping it? That's my time, man. My name's Cosby.
It was definitely different than what I was used to. You know, I never really have like all the cameras and stuff, so it was definitely an interesting experience. I feel like the audience was definitely responsive. I feel like some of them were like just laughing to laugh, like even at stuff that wasn't funny. I do differently. Probably slow down. I always tend to speed through my sets, especially when I'm nervous. I'm always nervous, still new at it. And everybody was great. Made me more nervous going last that I got to hear everyone. But yeah, I think it was this was awesome, all of it.